One of the critical aspects of working with different suppliers, especially insurance, is the fact that we need strong relationships. And Energi is providing that from the top down. An example is when the CEO of Energi, Brian, came into our offices in less than 60 days from when we went with the company's program and wanted to know who we were and see our facilities and find out about us, as if, quote, they cared. And you don't get that very often in large insurance situations.
Well, in my 6 years with United Oil Company, we have been with about 5 or 6 insurance companies, and that's not always easy to adapt to change. But I will tell you that hands down, Energi is very competent in what they do, and they make my job easier. I'm very confident that they are aggressive and on top of the claims.
When we converted over to Energi in May of 2010, it was the smoothest transition from one company to another that we've ever experienced. And I've been in this business for 23 years. It's vitally important for us for certificate issuance that it goes seamlessly and flawlessly, and it did for the first time ever. And that right there said, okay, I've made the right choice.
Well, I mean, from the very beginning, Energi wouldn't just simply write the policy. We had to go through an approval process, which I found to be unique and also reassuring that there wasn't, they weren't just going to write business for everybody. They were going to select dealers based on their business operation model. And even in that initial process, we thought we were doing everything right, and we identified some things that we could do better. And so we formed a relationship right from the beginning that wasn't just all about, we'll send you premium and then you pay our claims. It was about, let's work together to not have claims.
I talked to the people at Energi because of their training programs, their correspondence, their advice. So now I'm talking to them where I never talked to my prior agent. And so now it's a relationship that I have with Energi now, where before I can't say that. And so I just feel much more comfortable, and that's why I think as a business it has helped us a lot with not only myself but again with all the employees, because it feels like we have some support backing us up, whether it be training, advice on how to handle certain situations. And when you're running a little business, that means a lot. It's just like a kid having a big brother. Everybody kind of likes to have a big brother, and that's what Energi does.
Our last provider didn't have the foresight to actually know what our needs were. Any type of claims, any type of an incident, some minor, major, we seem to have had to drive the process. They seem to have we're just there for the insurance. With Energi, we actually have them driving the process. We at Northern Gas, though, really like to be fully engaged, and they provide that service too. There's a huge teamwork that we've noticed with Energi in all processing claims and training, any type of needs that we're looking for that we absolutely did not have with our other provider.
To know that you've teamed up with one of the best insurance companies there are with Energi, but also to know you've got one of the best brokers that is always at the other end of the phone, always at the other end of the pencil or the pen when writing and helping you get claims done and accessibility. It's just absolutely reassuring, and it's comforting.
Being the only HR person in the whole entire company for 650 employees, I need extra time to do other things, and I can fully hand it over to Energi and know that they're going to take care of it. They're going to give me the status updates that I need without me having to take the time to request it. They are on top of it, and the proof is in the pudding. They've shown me results, and I'm very happy about that.
Our prior carrier came to the table with an early renewal, said if we go ahead and guarantee premiums, will you stay with us? And due to the environment we were in, we said yes, we would do that. So we gave them our commitment to renew, and unfortunately this carrier reneged on that on December 31st of all days, in the afternoon on New Year's Eve. And I reached out to our current broker with Energi, and he came to the table, got things done on New Year's Eve, and that says a lot about Energi and their focus on the customer.
We had some frustrations with buying from other vendors. Our rates were higher than we thought they should be, and when Energi first talked to us about the loss prevention program that they had and the work that they were doing to try to control claims, it made great sense that this was a way we could get some control over our insurance costs, as well as run a safer operation.
I mean, no one wants a claim, but we all have insurance. You have to have insurance. And so heaven forbid, if you have a claim, you want somebody there to take care of it. You don't want to discuss things, you just want action. In the two situations I've had, Energi, they were there that day, and they just went right to work. They took care of it, and the customer is still a customer. You know, it wasn't one of these things where the customer got upset with us and so on. It wasn't, because they saw the reaction, we took care of it, or Energi took care of it, and the matter's closed.
One of the strategy directions that Energi appears to be doing is only working with the best of the best. And that's very critical for us, as well as the other petroleum marketers that they would endorse and do business with here in this state or any state. And the reason being is it can control our costs as well. If they sign up the right companies to work with them, and we all have low claims to no claims, and we all control our loss prevention measures, and we work our safety standards, and we do all of those things, and so do the rest of the hand-picked selection of marketers that they've chosen, then that's going to ultimately come back to me and lower my premiums, and that's critical today.
It's just nice to know that we have coverage or an insurance company that actually knows exactly what we're going through every single day. It's very important to be able to have someone looking out for us, understanding our needs.
With the tools that Energi has put forward for us to use, safety is the first and foremost. That every morning we come in here, and what tools we have with Energi Live to the toolboxes on every Monday morning with the drivers, and how that helps. The reminders, what we already do safely, it's just a compliment all the way around.